I'm Passion, and here I am in S.STREET Media's little booth, little podcast studio, only in Williamsburg. You know where it's at. Bushwick area, too. Can't forget that. Me, I'm a visual artist, and one thing I gotta say, due to inspiration, the seeing our people in the media. We see not a lot of it. When we do see it, we're either the first person killed off, we either use for comedic purposes, or we either there as like the ex or best friend to the white person. No, bro, stop it. And then I seen like all my little creators out there awesome. You know, we out here cosplaying. I see y'all. Don't change your hair. Don't change your hair. Rock that shit. Just use some dye or some shit. Change the color. Do something like that. Or you know what? I was thinking about cosplaying Trunks myself. And I was like, he would be nice with some locks. Can't stop them. Not doing nothing for that. And I've seen people doing Blacktober too, when they draw like the characters. Some people do it all year round. They'll like redraw the characters and make them black. And you know what? I hear a lot about that. And I've seen so many people get bullied for it too. And I really sit there and I'll just think, how do I see the character, right? At the end, it's art. It's subjective. It's how we take it. Anybody can make anything. My first thought is Doja Cat with that Move song, bro. She literally got her way into the music industry by having fun. When you really look at it, she looked like she recorded it on her phone, bro. Not even, it was like Nokia type graphics. But it was cute, it was fun, and it was a beat. We loved it, right? Then she kept going. But then to y'all, she just kept getting weirder, right? What if that's really her and how she wants to be perceived in this media? What if she just knows, bro, like these paparazzi people are crazy. I'm going to give them what they want. Y'all are giving her the reactions that she wants. Lil Nas X too, bro. We all saw him come down on the stripper pole going straight to hell. He was feeding y'all, right? So don't get me wrong. Y'all be like, oh, but they're not helping. They're making us look more wild, bro. Oh, well. What if that's what we really are and y'all just afraid to really be yourselves? Think about that. That's what somebody else is doing. What are you doing? Let that sit for a minute. What are you doing? You're watching them. You're watching them. What they're on the camera to do. To give you their entertainment, right? So think, when all these people are out here creating, and you got something to say, and you got something evil or something, just to make a joke out of it too. Remember, you're laughing at your people. You're not creating for your people. You're judging your people. And that's the easiest thing for us to do right now. Because we receive it, we see it, and then we got an opinion, right? But what is our real response besides just watching? I don't know. Me, I take it in. I spread it out, break it down, see what it's really about, find its lesson. What is it trying to show me? How am I taking it in? Because remember, it's subjective. It is. Same with music. You could be hearing just a beat. Anybody could rap over it. Anybody could dance to it. It's how you take it in. It's how you respond to it. Everything is a response. Silence is a response too. That's the biggest response, actually. If you really just do nothing, that's the biggest response you could get. Because you know what? When somebody responds to that, it's something even crazier, wilder than you can imagine. So, we all got power. You got to do something with it. When it comes to the art that we actually need in these schools, don't forget visual arts, bro. I see a lot of your schools taking out visual arts. Stop doing that, bro. Because these kids who are nonverbal and don't really want to talk to y'all, but can show you how they feel, you have to pay attention to that, because that's also big to learning, big to education. Who designs everything in your house right now? Architects, artists. They're visual artists. Everybody who's creating something, they come up with an idea that you can see. If you stop us from seeing how different we all can be, you're stopping yourself from being an individual. I don't know, sit with it. I want to see more of our people in media too, which is why I'm coming out with my own little book. It's going to be a graphic novel series. It's going to be based off of all the myths and legends that you can think about. But they all gonna look like us. All of them. And it's gonna have like the cool like shonen animes type of feel that y'all love, you know? But it's also gonna have them life lessons in there too, because how can you grow without getting rained on. You know? We all like plants. We all need water. Make sure you stay hydrated too. It's hot. It's hot, bro. But in conclusion, remember the next time you see our people in media and you're like, nah, bro, they're tripping, they're wilding. Nah, bro, I can't fuck with this. Remember, that is low-key our community. If you don't like what they're doing, get up and do it yourself. And don't get me wrong, not everybody could just come out there and be on some, I want to be a rapper now, and then they're going to get their first gig sold out, 30 million. No, bro, you're going to sit there and you're going to struggle. And that's part of it. Life is legit like a game. You got to get through every level. Every level. You're going to sit there and you're going to rage quit. All right, but you're going to get up and play that game again in 6 months. Beg money. I do the same thing. Take a year-long break. Come back when you're ready. Don't push yourself. Because then some of these people out here, and I've seen y'all on YouTube, breaking the CDs in half and shit like that. Bro, at the end of the day, when you're done feeling angry, you got this big mess around you. And you're like, dang, bro, how am I supposed to come back from this? You can feel your anger, but don't take it out on anything. Don't do that, because then you're just preventing yourself. At the end of the day, what's his name? His name is J Tom. And he made this song called Seasons. And he says, it's me versus me. You are your biggest enemy. Nobody out there. If they say something to you, that's just you repeating it in your own head at the end of the day. Somebody's doing something you don't like, that's what you don't like. Right? So, let it marinate. Let it be in you and then release it. Because a lot of y'all be holding on to a lot of crazy stuff, which we're going back into. The media. I get it. When we see ourselves, it's not always in a great light. Some of us looking crazy. Most of the crackheads out on the street in the movies, and they're black. Then you got the villains in certain movies, especially in anime. Don't be coming into that area too. In anime, bro, most of the villains be literally a one shade darker than the hero. Why do they have to be darker to be a villain, bro? Because a lot of the crooks in the politics, they are palm colored. So we're not represented right. Not at all. Don't get me wrong. I definitely see some more animes coming out. Cannon Blasters. Is it Cannon Busters or Cannon Blasters? You know what I'm talking about though, with Philly the Kid. A lot of them are more coming out. We're more better represented. Royalty, having cool superpowers, all that good shit. Being like master of head clans. What's his name from Naruto? It starts with a B. Killer B. There we go. Bro. But then, they always alone too. Why we only gotta have that one black character in all this whole ocean, bro? Give them more. Give them a crew, because when you see us, we always together. Y'all don't want to see us together, do you? I get it. Some of y'all don't want to see us together, so y'all leave us out. One, and then that's it. Y'all be like, here, y'all fed. Give us that one little crumb, and then when Blacktober come around, all these people start changing these little, like, basically putting the top back on the Oreo and making everything brown or evening it out. Y'all get mad. Okay, so now we're telling them, all right, go make your own stuff. But then when we see the black community in media trying to assimilate their way in, y'all reject them. So at this point, we have to just make our own. I saw somebody say this, and I wish I could remember her at. But she was definitely like, what black people do is that we learn what the white people are trying to stop us from learning, and we do it better. We just do it better. That's all I have to say about that. But in the end, you can follow me, XVIIPT, on any platforms. I'm out here making that black media in the ways that you wouldn't expect, bringing all types of aspects into play. Some things that you won't remember, some things that you will say. I'm a poet too, and I'm going to be making music too. And I got everything you need, because that's passionate indeed. Yo, but nah, keep it up though.